A 70-year-old man came to his TikTok page to tell us that it is now ready. He was like, I'm now ready to settle. Finally, he's ready to settle. He wants to find love. He needs somebody to mingle with. He wants a real love and doesn't want anybody to judge him. I posted this on my community tab a few days ago, and your comments also hilarious, same as his comments on that post was very hilarious. Anyways, I have videos reaction on this post from this man. A lot of people made some reaction and they shared their 2 cents on this particular topic. So let's go ahead and watch these videos together, and I'll be back at the end of the video. But then let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section.
Child, the nurses have told y'all that nursing homes are filled with men with kids. Men who had partners. They dogged these women out. They dogged their kids out. And now they're alone. Nursing homes are filled with people who thought their kids were going to take care of them when they get older. Meanwhile, they weren't good parents to begin with, but they expect their kids to be good children. And I'll tell you what, I bet while he was getting older and dating younger and whatnot, he was looking at women, his age mates, looking at the women and talking about they're going to die single forever. And this is why you need to do this, that, the third. And, I'd rather date this. And But here you are, dashboard lit up like Christmas. And now you want a hospice wife. Because it's one thing if he was partnered and then widowed. I'm like, okay. It's the fact that he said, I just turned 70, so I'm ready. Which means for 50 plus years, that man was not ready. He had women that was ready for a ring. He didn't give it to them. Probably gave people some kids, maybe, but didn't give them commitment, didn't give them a ring, didn't give them loyalty, love, respect. And now here you are at age 70, alone. And the difference with 70-year-old women is that 70-year-old women, most of them are not looking to get married at this age. I feel like for me, if I don't get married past a certain age, I'm not worrying about it. I'm not going to be 70 years old going on the fucking Golden Bachelor. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be performing for a man at 70 fucking years old. Bitch, I'm going to be retired. I'm going to be traveling the world if my back allows it. What was that other interview where they interviewed a man, he's like 50 something, and the guy that always wears a backpack, feels like you don't have a damn job, was like, oh, isn't dating easier when you're older? And he's like, no, because it's not. Especially as a man, if you don't have things going for you, it's going to get harder. It's going to get harder. And the thing with women, as opposed to men as a whole, is that we were raised to take care of ourselves. Like, for me, if something hurts, straight to the doctor. Y'all just drink it away, you smoke it away, or you fuck it away. So you've been fucking around, and now you're in your finding out era.
See, this is what happens when you lie to men and tell them that they will always have options and that their value increases with age. You have this old man who don't crash through the wall, turning around now, seeing that he has no options, nobody want him, and his SSI check. How much you want to bet he's on dating apps and his age range is 25 to 35? How much you want to bet? He wants us to come take care of him after you done ran the streets. No, sir. Find another 70-year-old or you die alone. The wall is undefeated.
I'm sure we've all seen by now that Mr. Earl is 70 and ready to settle down. And so today's message is brought to you by Nightcap, because these old men, Lord, they make me want to take a drink. And all of our candles are $24 for 24 hours. So what I have never seen on this app is a older black woman get on here and say I'm looking for a man. I've never seen that. It may have happened, but I've never seen it. But what I have seen is older black men getting on here talking about they looking for a woman. I've seen that on multiple occasions. And the other thing that I've seen is the plethora of younger black men saying that they're going to other countries in order to find love. So say what you will about black women and being overweight and loud and boisterous and hitting the wall and whatever it is you got to say about us. The one thing that we do not do is get on this app and, oh, I can't say that. The one thing that we don't do is get on this app advertising for a man. And rather than him getting on our time is an app for people over the age of 50. So it is a real thing. I'm not making this up. He's here on TikTok with his duets and stitches off.
That check engine light came on, huh? Buddy took a piss and that shit started to sting. And he was like, oh. You spent, let's say 50 years. I'll be fair and say 50 years. You spent 50 years hoeing. You thought you was in your prime and you just kept going. And now that check engine light is on. You got the battery, the tire pressure, the little skid thing, the check oil, everything came on. And now you're like, well, goddamn. Now I'm going to need someone to help me out. There's plenty of 70-year-old women that I'm sure wouldn't mind getting married. But you don't want the 70-year-old women, do you? Because you ain't got nothing to offer women of your age. That's why you on TikTok. You should be on fucking, what's the after 50 or something? FarmersOnly.com, Match, and all of them. What is it? What is the one? There's like an elderly one, About Time or some shit. Oh my God. Can you imagine if there's one called About Time? But best of luck to you. Just don't have them look under the hood before they sign up, okay?
So I stumbled across this post on TikTok and it says, okay, I really need a good woman in my life. I don't need lectures, but reality. I just turned 70, so I'm ready. Is that right? So I thought, why not say to men what they usually say to women as they're growing older and they haven't found a partner? Have you considered getting a pet? Do you have a cat? Do you have a dog? Are you prepared to alone? You want the sympathy and the empathy, and you want women to fall at your feet because you're finally ready at 70 years old. Y'all have no sympathy for women when women are in their 40s or in their 30s and they're saying they don't have anybody. Then you're like, that's what you get. Get your pet now. This man waited almost his entire life. I'm sure you must have stepped over quite a few good women. Isn't that what y'all tell women when they're single? I'm looking for the sympathy, but I'm fresh out. I'm not sure if he's looking for love, but he might be looking for a caretaker. You're 70 years old. Your body's probably starting to break down, starting to deteriorate. You need somebody to take care of you. Somebody to make sure you take your meds. Somebody to take you back and forth to doctor's appointments. Now you're finally ready to give a woman a chance that you probably could have gave a chance 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. You probably could have been had somebody. I don't think it's that he doesn't want to run the streets anymore. I think he's just too tired to.
My question is, who is ready to settle with a 70-year-old man? Okay, maybe if he's a billionaire in dollars, maybe you can think about it. But if it's just because it's just a bishop, and bishop people, they have money. What do you think? Who is ready to, if you think you can hook up with someone that is 70-year-old and want to settle for love, let me know down in the comment section. I feel like at that age, your body is failing already. They just need free labor. They want somebody to take care of them, to clean their ass. They don't want to pay for any adult home. Maybe he has thought about it like, okay, I think I should find a woman that will do all the stress. I don't need to pay and go to any adult home, and sit down there because I've gotten to that stage. I'm able to do much of the thing. Like, is this thing even working? Like, is it really working? Because I want to know what you need from a woman at this point. Is it like you want a companion before you die or something? And the reaction on this video was so hilarious. It was so hilarious. I could not stop laughing because I was shocked to even see. Although someone said it looks good to be 70, I feel like a 70-year-old man that is a billionaire and that says he's looking for love, of course, you know that you're going to benefit. Probably he doesn't have any family around, or probably all his family are dead, or he disowned his family and he needs somebody to, throw his will to, and he's looking for a young girl, and to be honest, almost all the girls that he do reply their comments and everything, they are young girls. So he wants like 20 something kind of age kind of girl to mingle with. He doesn't want 60, or he doesn't want 50. He wants 20 something, like the Gen Z's. I feel like if it was a woman that came to say, I am ready to settle down, I'm 70-year-old, I feel lonely, I wish I had, picked the right choice, I wish I had not done Shakara when I was young, now I am ready to settle down, people will bounce on her. They will say, oh, when we were toasting you then, when we were trying to, we were hitting on you, telling you we want to be with you, when you were selecting the kind of men you want to be, when you were saying you want to follow your career first, you didn't know that at this age you'll be so lonely. They will come for her. But this man, they were just I just find this so hilarious. But then let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think that he's gonna find love? Comments down below. So your girl, I went to the comment section of the community post that I made 2 days ago to, let's check the comments together of what you all think about the post. Bella said he got one foot in the grave, so now he thinks a woman is worthy of him. He can have several seats. He probably has children spread here, there, and there, everywhere. So now, Papa was a roaster. I don't know the song. Deciding you're ready at 70 is wild. Sir, go with God, because you're more ready for urology than a relationship. I'm sure he had plenty of good women he could have settled down with. He's ready for a nurse with a purse. Doesn't really think he can keep a woman. The Delulu is strong in this one. He won a year in sickness and in health, right before ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Somebody get a broom, please. I'm 60, the right age for him. Thing is, my boyfriend in 6 years is 40. My boyfriend of 6 years is 42. Old men are not for me. I'm not into nursing. Plus, my boyfriend's income is 3 times mine. Plus, my boyfriend is handsome and doesn't need Viagra. Ladies, you always have options. They always want to settle down when they're no longer able to play games. Susan say get a cat. Pay for the service you require, sir. It didn't age like a fine wine. It looks like melting meat. No, he's ready to meet Jesus. I'll give him some extra insulin to speed up the process. He's looking for help and for some women to take care of his ass, SMH. I mean, with the right life insurance policy. I'm taking a software texting class and everyone is black there. Are almost 60 in class. A little over 40 women, the rest men. Grim Reaper right behind him. He's ready for what? Can you put your thought down in the comment section, and thank you all so much for sticking around to this point. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.